Hi, I'm Maria Mora, Content Director at Big C, and today we're going to talk about personas. You may have heard them referred to as buyer personas, target personas, target audience. What it all comes down to is the people that you're marketing to and understanding them. If you can't look at any piece of content you create and identify who it's speaking to and why it matters to them, then you're just wasting your time marketing. I know that sounds like a really extreme statement, but it's true. So what is a buyer persona exactly? It's a semi-fictional representation of audience segments who care about your brand or what you have to offer. It's really important that you know who those people are. You're going to use those personas as a litmus test and kind of check that against everything you create, from a landing page to a full campaign, to your social media, to an email. And what you're going to ask yourself is, does this matter to this person? Does it matter to their day-to-day life? Does it help them somehow get by during their day and have a better day at work? Have a better day with their personal life? Does it meet a need that they have in some way? Really, most importantly, does it solve a problem for them? To develop buyer personas, you're essentially going to do some really cool kind of Nancy Drew detective work. You can start by interviewing your actual clients that you have. I always recommend that first. If you have people that you can reach out to, get on the phone and just ask them a little bit about themselves. You want to know basic demographics. Some of that you can research, but you also want to know, where do they spend time online? What's the last movie that they saw? Do they like getting emails? Do they prefer getting text messages? Do they hate talking on the phone? Do they love talking on the phone? These are the kinds of questions that, as you start to see patterns, you can flesh out this person. And yes, you're going to give them a silly name like Marketing Mary or Car Accident Carl. That's really the only part of this that's silly, though. The rest is so important, because Mary and Carl are ultimately a representation of the real person that you're going to be connecting with your marketing. So you may know that Mary's in her 40s, that she spends a lot of time on Pinterest, that she's very visually oriented, and that may help direct whether or not you're going to have an Instagram account, whether or not aesthetics are going to be important when you're trying to get a marketing message to land.